What's happening, big gang? Had my homie hook me up. Yeah, looking like them early 2000s motherfuckers. You. I'm gonna get started though. Do this real quick. First of all, I'm liking these dum dums. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak on something real quick before I get my day started, y'all. This is gonna be about sampling versus creating your own melodies. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a better way to say composing, like that. Sampling versus composing when it comes to melodies. Now, there's another debate in the production, beat making topic, right? I don't want to make it seem like sampling is an evil thing or it takes away from your credibility type shit. Nah, I actually love sampling, but I'm not a sampler. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that I'm not a sampler and why y'all should not be always sampling is because as a producer that's licensed through BMI and other things, I can't afford to get the permission like how I want it to use different songs and sample, right? Now, this is what I mean about making your own melodies. You know what I'm saying? If you make your own melodies, you own the song, right? Now, I can do another video later about how to make melodies, right? But at the end of the day, if it's not already in you, then you're gonna need about 3-4 years of learning how to compose your own melodies, right? Because all the beats that I made and making and gonna make are produced by me. I make my own melodies, you know what I'm saying? And that's only because I know how to. I was in band. I learned how to read music. I knew what I wanted to hear, basically. It's like I got this third sense in me that if it don't sound right, then I gotta change up the melody and make it sound good. Like I say, it's like painting a picture, you know what I'm saying? It's like painting a picture. You can do abstract stuff, but not all abstract paintings will turn out good. You gotta make sense of your painting and where you're going. It's all about theme. It's all about the instruments. It's all about the beat. It's all about the tempo, the substance. You need about 10 different things every song. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a quick beat, you know what I'm saying? I can cook up quick ass trap beats in about 5 minutes. But at the end of the day, they still got the same common grounds. You know what I'm saying? They have the same patterns, not patterns, they have the same base, they have the same template format. They have the same templates and formats, right? And that's why I can just cook a beat up like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not AI and it's not sampling, right? It took years for me to get there, but I ended up getting there. Plus, I was already composing in the back of my mind when I was a kid, so it's really not that hard for me now to do it. But I don't need samples and AI for me to make a beat, because all I gotta hear is different types of sounds. Like I could pull up a keyboard right now on my app and just play around with different sounds, and I'll be like, oh, that sounds like a song right there. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all do whatever it takes to learn how to make your own melody, man. You know what I'm saying? It starts with chords, and you want to go deeper than that, and you progress it and you break it down, add more to it, stuff like that. But you can make a whole beat from one note. You can make a whole song from one note. All you gotta do is know how to paint a picture. You gotta know how to make a theme. You know what I'm saying? Because you could use a sample, have loops, use other things, and still don't have a good substance song. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to learn how to make your own melody. And it's not that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta learn is how to paint a picture. It's all about painting a picture. If you can't do that, then music is not for you. Because I know how to do that just like that, and there's other producers that know how to do that. But if you want to use samples, make sure they are either unlicensed or they're not copyrighted samples. You know what I'm saying? You use the sample as a sound effects. Don't use the sample as the whole song, because once y'all do that, it takes away the substance of producing. You know what I'm saying? When I hear a song with a sample these days or back in the day, you can say the 90s, they just took the melody of an already made song, add extra drums on there with another instrument, and then be like, we're done. No, bro. You're supposed to use parts of that song as sound effects on your song already. You still got to produce your song. You still got to have a melody. Then you add the sample. That's how Jay Dilla did. Jay Dilla used samples, but what he did was he made the beat, made a song, and then added samples as sound effects and probably like extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here sampling your whole song and then adding drums to it and all that and think that's a whole new song. I heard somebody do that with a couple of known songs. You know what I'm saying? A couple of known songs. And that wasn't even that hard. I'm like, nigga, you could have remade the beat. Nigga, what are you talking about? That shit was not hard to do. But you know, y'all don't know how to do it because y'all are not musicians. Y'all are not producers. So what I'm saying to the real actual producers and musicians is to make your own melodies whether you like it or not. You ain't always gotta like all your melodies. I don't like all my melodies. Every album I got right now is gonna be at least 3 to 4 beats that I really like, and the rest of them I'm like, you know, that's for somebody else. That don't means I didn't make it, and that don't means I hate the shit. No, that just mean every sound ain't for me. I'm not producing for me in particular. You know what I'm saying? I could do a greatest hits album too, but that's gonna be way later. But part of producing is that every song that you make, you're not gonna fuck with on another perspective. You have to just do it, man. Like Nike, just do it with the chick. Just fucking do it. Sometimes you ain't gonna like it. Sometimes you might like it. That's the point of the game. You know what I'm saying? Look at the sports teams. A lot of players in sports want to go to a certain team, but they end up going to another team. You know what I'm saying? It might not be where they wanted to go, but they still getting paid. They still getting time on the field or court, and they still gonna break records. Do the same thing with production. A lot of beats y'all not gonna like personally, but that don't mean somebody else don't like them. Cause my listeners in particular, I put out a whole album, right? I'll like a certain beat and be like, yeah, that shit hard. They scroll down and be like, nah, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? So I can't argue with them and be like, nah, fuck y'all, nigga, this go hard right here. No, I let my listeners choose. And then that's how I learned them. So I could make more of that sound than what I thought I liked. Cause my sound is different. You know what I'm saying? I got an abstract trap sound, but the listeners don't like all that. I mean, they fuck with it, but they don't really like it. I want to make the stuff that they really like so they can run me up. You know what I'm saying? And they got a different sound than what I like. So when I produce a beat, I make sure I infuse what they like on a song, or I make a whole song that they like, and then I make the one I like, and then the other type of beats. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of the game, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop out, man. Love y'all. Hope that resonated with some of y'all that's get confused by these fake producers and all that. Don't be sampling everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Use your samples as sound effects. Don't use your sample as the whole melody chord. You know what I'm saying? Because that takes away credentials from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's all about licensing and all the extra shit. You don't want to get caught up in it, man. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to that. Love y'all. I'm out this bitch. Crescendo 7 just dropped. I'm gonna do a video about that probably later on, but it just dropped again, and it's on iTunes, so go check out 7 everywhere. Yes sir, out this bitch, beautiful Sunday morning. Love y'all. Love you, baby. You like my hair? Oh, she like my hair. Yeah, I like